Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
जो सबका लिखा हुआ है भाई वो बहुत चला गया होगा अलग बात है। हाँ हाँ वाह वाह क्या चीज है भाई। अबे मैं बताऊँ मेरे दिन क्या हुआ। वो ये है ये इंटरफेस है दिख रहा है ये इंटरफेस दिख रहा है। हेलो 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 इंटरफेस दिख रहा है भाई। इसमें मैं क्या सोचा मैंने कि उतना ही नाम डालना होगा। मैं साला मतलब अपना नाम ऐसे ऐसे टाइप कर रहा हूँ और अपने आप ही बहन से कुछ भी टाइप हो रहा है। दवा एक ही वर्ड रहा हूँ कुछ भी टाइप हो रहा है बहन। सीबीआई आएगा वो खुल गया हैक कर दिया सीबीआई। भाई एफडीआई में सिलेक्शन हो गया। You have been assigned the operator program. Please read the following document. Operator program as a system designed for agents provide technical support and healing. ये बड़े गांडू लोग नहीं है मतलब इनको मिलता भी दो ही है जाने का जिसमें वो जा नहीं सकते। इसकी गांड में इसकी देख वो वाला टुकड़ा है वो चला गया। मेरे को ड्रैग कर रहा आपको मेरे को ड्रैग कर रहा आपके। तेरी कॉल आ रहा है भाई माइक ट्रेंच का कॉल आ रहा है।
Hey, pal. How you
ये
holding up?
pal,
Get all that booze out of you?
sorry I'm not falling and never going to drink again. Guess what my head
What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, ahem, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
चौधरी का उत्तर होगा Bhankar. Agent calls a hotline. The call is dispatched by the secretaries who for the agent identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. Supervisor dispatches the call to enable operator. The direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent technical request, the line is cut. Wow. Oh, oh, of course, I mean that's different.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right? Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
आराम तेरा वो बंद है हाँ बस slowly करते हैं भाई ना हेलो भाई ये लोग बकलोली कर रहे हैं बहुत ये ऊपर नीचे भागने में है Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to FDI. I assume you're sent up to speed on your mission here at the operator program. Unfortunately, not really. I read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
So recap, your job is to support the agent by providing them all of the help they need in the field to solve a case. That can help in come in form of fact checking videos and audio analysis. Even the lab work. Your job as a supervisor to link the agents with an opportunity match operator. Any question you want to ask?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen. Operator, you should find the information first. Open the Human DB and enter my full name, Mr. Tanner. You can find it in the Applications menu, on the top left of the screen. Once you've found my age, click on the objective, and then click again on my age.
My God. एरियर तो ही है। वो ट्रिपल फोन आ गया ना। वो कहाँ हो जाएगा? 48।
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
हेलो पापा।
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background. I'm patching the agent through now.
It's Operator Tanner, right? I don't think our paths ever crossed at the Academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter? Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl. Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him. The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Oh, mama, children. And the footage you need to find the problem there. Okay. के बाद किलर का ही नाम victim का मिल गया.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long, and to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it, but I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Okay.
See if you can find other elements in the video to analyze. Anything that's related to the killer.
Oh, car. I think. Car. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Pancho. Cookie zero. Stolen नहीं है.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do. Yeah, I don't think that's right, operator. Looks like it's the address for a car dealership. I don't think Wells lives on the lot. What I'm looking for is Wells' home address. Can you track that down?
Okay. Last one.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
Fredo, Smonovsky, Wilson, Boulder. Okay, अभी बोल दिया.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
What operator?
That's none of your concern, Tanner.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something. God damn it! Who are you? Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this. I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Not Ian. From Nevada.
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns. Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay? Oh, you will. I'm telling you. I got a nose for this kind of thing. I just can't do it myself because I don't have direct access. The operator program. No combination of words could possibly convey the love I hold for it in my heart. Here are the files.
कैमरा देख के रखना जब भाई इसमें वो
Connie Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO. If you're of a more rational mind, operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
There were no pings between the time of her disappearance on and not her reappearance. Uh, no. Collins love reappearance. Collins Connie's moral reappearance on 3/5/1992. We apologize for this for the Connie American is my Walker. Agent is in charge. Taking him on airplane from First, can you tell us about the day with you? I was happy in the desert of the guy. Sometimes I think that we my father take photos, photography, sort of a hobby of mine. Is that the camera? Agent Walker points to the camera on the table. Yes, it is. Well, does you remember that it's a story. I do not want to hide the mouth story. I remember that it's very difficult at this time of year. I remember taking two photographs. Then I heard the loud noise coming from the front. I looked up and very happy behind the sky. This was just moving so fast they said maybe I heard. And I think I planted the beats where they headed over to the to see anything. Down Mori K east west of east again. Inconsistency. That's it.
Focus on the photograph of the UFO, operator. Consider looking at the photo's metadata. Maybe that will spark something for you.
Yeah. Make it down there. 943 ये है फोटो 2 5 अरे 10 कुछ बजे की 10 और 5 डाटा वो डिसअपियर तब हुई जब उसका वो हुआ था फोटो अच्छा मतलब फोटो ये तब की है जो उतना गायब हो सॉरी बाय लिखना ही भूल
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
ओके फोटो लोकेशन तो पता है कौन सी बात है भाई लोकेशन तो ओके राइट है ये देखो हॉट्स
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
हो गए यार भाई बंदे ने सिस्टम हैक कर लिया भाई कुछ नहीं करना और तेरी No. और दबाए FAN, oh the most wanted बंदा था भाई वो. Hello Ivan. भाई बंदा. Kind of figured that one out. I wouldn't say I did not super. Since you guys never really doing a job. What do you do? Let me show you something. Seriously, do you remember the list? And on Hungry Chicken. You didn't see her name, see? Just a woman, oh my god. With the consonant, counted thing. Seriously, man. I'm going to assume that is the conflict. The 122 have been reported missing. This is kidnapped and traveled from. One last thing, and this is the most important. There's a name near the bottom that can be detected. That name is the key to understand everything. I have to go now, guys. But I will be able to promise. The hack by you, FBI को hack कर दिया है उन्होंने भाई. Let's see what
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened? I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Oh. But 80% lagi बना लेते हैं ऐसा मजा आ जाता है. And 6 a.m. Washington, D.C. FBI headquarters, 7-2-8. जल्दी जल्दी दिखता आ रहा है। I think
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for? Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything. Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
हमारे पास चेक करा गया है इन लोगों के नाम। तो ये भी Gabby was Buddha. Date is missing. Really missing. यहाँ तो इनमें से ऐसा कोई भी मिसिंग ना हो। केसी केसी ग्रांड भी मिसिंग है। ये भी मिसिंग है। ये violation और civilian property उनको अलग अलग खोल सकते हैं। अलग अलग see किसी में कुछ तो गड़बड़। यार वो आपके हैं यार। एक और देखिए ये दोनों कॉटन ग्रोइज के जस्ट बगल में है और ये तो उनके ठीक हो लग वो पॉजिटिव फोन अल्ट्रा कॉटन ग्रोइज इसका तीन इसका कभी आ सकते हैं भाई। ये ग्लेन जॉर्ज के बात है।
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right? So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FBI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing. I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
तो
me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo. Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at? .45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
I see that you ran the facial recognition software. and 0 matches turned up, Operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this? Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling. Look, I get it. Hal can be a world-class pain. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes. Well, it gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me. Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please. Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident? You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal. Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
सैंपल को भाई PHP forms. Not forms. 600 2.54. Okay.
I knew it. Faulty wiring my... you know what. This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why? Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me. I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy, anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her music hobby. I found something else out too. When Sasha disappeared, she was sleeping with a friend. you still there? Oh, anyway, thanks, operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word? I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why? I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood? Oh, there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential. Classified. And way above your pay grade. I'm sure you understand. I'll talk to you later.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?